What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? So, you're wondering, how is it that a moose is going to show black people how to respond when a member of their community is killed by an outsider? There's a video of a bear being ran down on by a moose. The bear is running for its life. The moose is running after him, doing everything that it has to try to catch that bear, because that bear allegedly killed the moose's calf. Let's replace calf with child. The moose did not like that, did not appreciate it. So he went for the bear, tried to get him, couldn't catch him. The bear was running so fast, the bear ran into something that was off camera. Don't know what it was, but it was damn near like the bear it didn't even faze the bear. The bear hit it, boom, and kept running like, I got to get the hell up out of here. This moose is on my ass. The moose I see as black people, and the bear, even though in most cases, a bear is going to slaughter a moose with or without antlers. In most cases, the bear is going to slaughter a moose. But the moose threw caution to the wind and just went for it. Like, I'm gonna kill your mother. I'm gonna get your mother. I'm gonna get you. That's the way we have to be. And that's against enemies, foreign and domestic. Let me break it down to you, fam. It's possible to walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. That's handling those who harm our people from the outside and those within. Those within have been historically overlooked. They got to go. They got to be dealt with. If you're not helping, you're hurting. They must be dealt with. It's going to be impossible to change with them still in the mix, because they are part of what's holding the community back. Anybody that's in the community that is not helping the community is hurting the community. And unless they have some form of mental health, or they're strung out on drugs or something, where they're out of their mind, ain't no excuse. That means that you got to get yourself some help. And if you can't get help, if you don't want to get help, then we got to displace you. We got to move you around. We cannot continue on this trajectory. We got to call them out, fam. We cannot allow people that bring harm to our community to feel safe in our community. We can't give them refuge. They can no longer just violate somebody in the community and lay up in the community and feel safe. They don't do that nowhere, fam. In no communities can you get away with that. You can't get away with that. They got to go. We got to have that same amount of energy. Same energy. Same energy we have when the police murder a black person. That drive we have, how we come together, and we're ready to hit the streets, march, boycott, persecute, prosecute. Got to have that same energy when people are on the inside doing it. But it goes also beyond just the people who kill. It also goes toward the people who kill dreams. I'm talking about the educators. The educators, I'm talking about those people who are in the medical field, who underperform when they have black patients. That's right, they must be called out. These politicians who overlook the hood because they feel like they're not going to be held accountable, everybody got to get it. Even the companies that's doing business in the hood, especially those franchises, those restaurant franchises and those meals and stuff like that, man, no longer can they just be there sucking up the blood and the energy and the life out of the people in the community, and also letting those chemicals and stuff go airborne and ain't putting nothing back into the community. They got to go. All of those stores in the community that's been eating off the community all these years and not doing anything for the community at all, they got to be held accountable. Because I'm going to tell you something, fam. Everywhere else, they're giving back. Believe you me, call it a shakedown if you want. But those, what do you call those things? Those community liaison organizations, those, when you see those organizations called, what do you call it? Such of Houston, Chambers of Commerce, St. Louis, LA, whatever. Trust you me, fam, they're stroking checks. Every community out there is getting paid. If somebody's in that community making money, they're stroking a check. I'm just saying, I don't know, man. You know how they like to make us believe, like, well, it's your money, man. You can do what you want to do. You can do what you want. You're right. It is your money. You can do what you want to do. So why don't you give back? Why don't you reach back? Brainwashed, indoctrinated. Everywhere else is automatic. It ain't even a question. You don't even have to talk about giving back. It's automatic. What's the problem? We have to make sure that these people are held accountable. We got to come get them. You take a life in the neighborhood, even if you in the neighborhood or not, you got to pay. Typically, a bear would maul a moose with or without antlers. This moose, I do believe, would have had that same energy had the bear been a big grizzly. It's important to note this. The moose did not care that the bear was smaller, undersized, perhaps weaker. All the moose knew is that you violated and your ass gonna pay. I see nothing wrong with that mentality. We got to get on code like that. You violate, you bring harm to members of our community. It don't matter who you are, what your job title is, what your ethnicity is, how much money you got. Anybody can get it. That's the message. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?